So hello everyone, there's Bruno. Hi. And I'm Mike. And I'm sorry for it being so long since getting our last video done. It's been extremely cold. So garage time has not been very useful. I've been working on the basement, trying to get it ready to purchase a workbench to work down there since the heaters are kind of getting a little unaffordable for me. But I still have been busy. What we'll do here is we're working inside today. It's just frigid. I have picked up a few new items. Um, the first being I got this chisel here that I picked up. Here, let me see if I can zoom out for you here just a second. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a challenge today. Oh, oh, there we go. Looks like that's about as good as I'm going to get. But I picked up these chisels for relatively cheap. See if we can get you all in the shot there. And then I got this one here. A little smaller, but a wider head on it. They ain't too bad a shape. Gonna get the Dremel out and start working on these since I too cold to be out in the garage. I did, however, finally get my Vessel screwdrivers. They're the JIS drive. What happened the first time is the two stubbies were missing, and I had to send the other ones back, and they brought and sent me another set. Haven't unboxed those yet. I have been busy with here, get you turned around here, and got these containers here, sort out hardware. They're interconnectable, they're stackable. Worked out really great. Organized all my wall anchors and some nuts and bolts and various other sort of stuff. Had to put some of my indoor stuff into a tote. However, the real big thing that I had to work on here is some of my all steel hand tools, pliers, my Craftsman needle nose and cutters, and then my little tappy hammer that I use for Bruno's wagon. I had to sand them down and basically blew them. For some reason, all the snow and moisture in the garage, since I don't have a humidifier or heating system or a drying system, so most of the tools that I had were starting to rust up pretty good. So I basically just kind of got them all cleaned up again and cold blued them, hoping that that would keep the corrosion off of them when they go back in the garage. This one's a plum, a little bit of oil in there still, but yeah, cold bluing is, there's some videos out there on how to do it. It's relatively simple. So that is what I've been busy with. Let's see here. what else have I got? Oh, got a couple other interesting pieces. I'm going to clean these up. These are actually in pretty good shape. These are from West Germany. There is no brand name on it. There is an app called Google Lens. I might take a picture of it and see what company made it, but they were in relatively good shape. I picked these up for $4. I kind of like those. Those have got a good, there's no play in them, there's no nothing. Found this, and at first I had no idea what it was. I thought it was just kind of a weird looking little tool. But I did use Google Lens. This one is made in Pakistan, if you can see that. Let's see if I can get it to focus. But picked this up for 75 cents, and they are vintage 1970s, and they're called a fisherman's pliers, fishing pliers. You got your cutter there down by the joint, the next horseshoe fitting that you see right about there. Squeezes sinker weights. It's got a fish scale, a bottle opener, and then it looks like the end has something to do with like fish hooks or something. I don't even know if they're broke, but they kind of gives you an indentation here too. So yeah, there's quite a. It's supposed to be a 7 function. I still have to figure out what all the functions are, but that's going to be cleaned up and see if we can't do, use that if the occasion arises. But all in all, that's pretty much all I've been doing. I did, however, pick up another wooden-handled screwdriver. I hope to try and get this apart and get this sanded. Been hammered down or punched down into the handle, so that needs to be tightened up. I was wondering if maybe I could get this apart and just redo it. Been thinking of doing all my wooden handled screwdrivers in the same finish to get them to match. I still haven't decided yet. Once I get my workbench in the basement, a lot of this stuff will be a lot easier to do instead of trying to do it in my armchair. Which, some of us guys still probably fiddle around with that. I did, however, pick up some more wrenches. Big ones. And a couple of small ones too. See if we can get them into the picture here. Let's see here. This one here. One and 1/16 and 1 and 1/8. Right there where my thumb is, it does say Vilcek. So WBH 436 must be their part number. Alloy steel, made in the USA. Neat, huh? The SK. See if we can get him in there. There we go. An SK. This one's 1.125 inches, and I think it's 1.125 inches on both ends. I believe so. But another one to try and clean up. Yeah, it's kind of hard to try and make sure you guys are in the shot there, but yeah. Picked him up. Made in the USA. Chrome vanadium. Another Vilcek 15/16 and 1 inch box end. Let's see here. Another SK box end. 7/8 and 3/16 or 13/16. I'm sorry. But this one here, I love this because most of you guys will recognize this when I put it in there without even flipping over the other side to show you the name. But yes, a plum. 1 and 1/16 combination. I love that pebbled look and texture on the inside with the little plum weights. But yeah, another good find. Let's see. I think this is, oh, 2 more. Another made in the USA. I've got quite a few of these that are unmarked for size. Just says made in USA, drop forged, but they, they're pretty vintage-ish. I don't know if once I clean it up, if there's going to be a maker's mark on them. This one's kind of got a chip on the end of it, as you can see on the end of it there. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. And then another made in the USA, but the only identifying mark on it is that it says 5432. So it's another 1 inch 15/16 made in the USA. So I've gotten a hold of those. Just a shout out. My wife got me for Christmas. Because she got me one of his old style, I don't know, bike wrench or what have you. But she, and I want to thank Hand Tool Rescue for this, but she got me a perfect handled 3/8 socket driver from Hand Tool Rescue. And I tell you guys, if this is one solid handle, it's just gorgeous. The weight, the way it feels in the hand, the way it's been smooth. I mean, if you have oil or grease or something on your hand, you might have a hard time holding on to it. It's just that smooth. But it's been like stone washed, hasn't been polished, laser engraved, of course. But yeah, if you guys are into perfect handled and you're looking for a versatile socket driver, I just am completely in awe. I didn't have the words to describe the thanks to my wife for buying this for me for Christmas. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. I've been working on trying to get the basement ready. A lot of the stuff that I've collected over the years that I haven't even looked at in the last 6 or 7 years. I'm going to take to the auction house in another town and see if that will generate, enough money for a heater for the garage. So yeah, it basically consists of nothing but Hot Wheels and the small die-cast cars. But that's pretty much what I've been up to. Then I work full time, like I've mentioned before, so trying to get out and do what I need to do. We've had quite a bit of snow going on, so I've been doing a lot of snow removal for people. But yeah, we're still alive and kicking about and tinkering and messing about. So with that, I thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Let me share my tool haul here with you, and with you know who, all nice and comfy. Hey, you gonna say hello? Say goodbye to everybody? Psst. Hey, say bye to everybody. And say keep on tinkering. Thanks again for sharing your time.